You know what's beautiful? Having a girlfriend. You get love, you get support, you get motivation, and you get feedback. Being single is peaceful. Being in a relationship, that's like signing up for a premium subscription. You don't argue anymore. You attend emotional meetings. Agenda, what you said, what you meant, why it was wrong. Welcome back to The Laughters, where we take modern life, look at it closely, and then roast it politely. I'm your host, Khalid Bilal, and today we're talking about something very powerful. Girlfriend logic in 2026. Which means high emotional intelligence, strong memory storage, and Wi-Fi stronger than your excuses. Let's start with texting. Texting your girlfriend is not communication, it's strategy. She sends A, just the letter K. That's not a response, that's a temperature drop. You stare at your phone like, what did I do? What did I forget? Who am I? And the most dangerous sentence in human history, I'm fine. Nobody has ever said I'm fine and meant fine. I'm fine means I'm not fine, but you should already know why. Girlfriends have memory power that NASA should study. You forget what you ate yesterday. She remembers what you said 2 years ago in a parking lot while holding iced coffee. You say, I don't remember saying that. She says, I do. Case closed. She doesn't need screenshots. She has emotional cloud storage. There's also reply timing rules. If you reply too fast, why are you always on your phone? If you reply too slow, oh, so you're busy? There is no safe zone. You must reply with the correct emotional tone at the correct speed with the correct emoji. You type, delete. This is not texting. This is editing a thesis. In 2026, relationship is not official until Instagram approves it. You post her, she's happy. You don't post her, she's curious. And don't ever like another girl's picture by mistake. That's not a like, that's a court case. Now you're explaining, it was just a like. She's like, exactly. She says, I don't need anything. That means prepare financially. You go to the mall just to look. Nobody has ever just looked. You ask, how much was it? She says, it was on sale. That is not a price, that is a concept. When she says, I'll be ready in 5 minutes, that's not time, that's optimism. You sit on the couch, scroll your phone, reconsider life decisions. 20 minutes later, she says, why didn't you remind me earlier? You're like, sir, what? Arguments are not random, they are structured. There's introduction, there's evidence, there's flashbacks. You say, that's not what I meant. She says, that's what you said. Now you're fighting grammar. She brings examples from season 1 of your relationship. You didn't even know there were seasons. Remember in the beginning I said relationships feel like performance reviews? Because they are. You've improved in communication, but still struggling in listening. You walk away like, I'll try harder next quarter. But let me say something real for a second. Behind the jokes, a good girlfriend doesn't argue to win. She argues because she cares. She wants growth. She wants effort. She wants partnership. And honestly, without her, most guys would still be using the same towel from college. So modern boyfriend in 2026 is emotionally developing, financially budgeting, constantly apologizing, and permanently confused. But here's the truth. If she checks on you, she cares. If she argues, she's invested. If she says, who is that? Start praying. Being single gives you freedom. Being in a relationship gives you direction. And in 2020, direction is more valuable than freedom. Because freedom is fun, but direction, that's growth. If you enjoyed this episode, like, subscribe to the laughters. Because relationships may be complicated, but laughing about them, that's simple. I'm your host, Khalid Bilal. See you next time.